anything, like nothing physical happened. And I'm not trying to cause any conflict because, like, this was, to be honest, it was kind of my fault. Yeah, I ended up in the hospital after the visit, though, but I'm going back to gather up all my stuff and then come back here to the shelter. But yeah, some people on my TikTok and this girl. Sorry if I don't know you, you don't. Unless if I know you personally. Like I said, I gotta know you virtually and know you personally, but I do not know you, so do not at me. A lot of people, I feel like they just care about me a little too much, because to be honest, this kind of stuff happened to my mom. She was never in a violent relationship. All she did was just leave, especially with leaving my dad and going off and having kids with different men. A lot of things. My visit got cut short because I couldn't do the visit by myself. The dad said that he couldn't do the rest of the visit anymore and said hopefully he'll make 4 hours next week. That's what we're trying to do together for us, and I had to cancel because I was going through medical problems and me being diagnosed with lupus and stuff. I don't know what was going to happen, and yeah, and so me and the dad got into a fight today. It wasn't physical. He didn't lay his hands on me. He didn't like try to throw stuff at me. He didn't like push me into anything. He didn't do any of that. But like I said, there's no domestic violence between us. Yeah, and that's what I am doing. We just got into like an argument, like a fight and stuff, and I'm not trying to separate the visits or anything. So, yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to finish my milk. Because I just got some milk from over there at the place that I was visiting her at, and they have some snacks and some milk that we could buy and stuff at a cafe, and then they serve dinner on Tuesdays in parenting classes, and I feel like I needed to take those. So, like, yeah, I have been looking after myself lately, and I know last time I was really pissed off over the fact that this girl was trying to cause conflict between our relationships and stuff, and she's part of this case anyways. Well, she's half the reason why the case is going on. She's not part of it no more, but yeah, so, like I said, I just can't do it no more. Like, I'm not saying I can't do it with him, I just can't do it with the conflicting or anything or arguing and stuff. So, but like I said, there's no chance that there's ever going to be a time where I'm going to leave, because I do not think that another father is going to be able to take the rights of my kids, because if another father does that, then he's not going to know what he needs to do. Nonetheless, so that I don't like to introduce somebody who is not the real dad to the kids, because that's what my mom did, and I don't like that. I don't even know who my father is because of her issues. And so it sucks. So I gotta make sure that my kids get to see their father and stuff and be happy with him. Yeah. I don't believe in that, Well, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I just don't believe in the fact that I have to do that. It just doesn't sound right. And really, if that's the case, then the dad's got to send child support too. And I don't think that's ever going to happen, because I don't care about none of the money. And if he does even send child support, I would use it towards the kids. He just thinks that I'll just use it towards myself, which is not going to happen, because I could really care less about myself at this point, to be honest. I only just care about the kids. So if I just want to get stuff for myself, I'll spend the last bit of money I have on myself. But everything, if I ever had any money, I'd spend the last bit on myself, and then, yeah, a bunch of it goes towards the kids. But like I said, I just feel like some people just care about me a little too much. Lupus. That's mainly why lupus, actually. I got bad kidneys. I'm doing so. Oh, I got real panicky at the visit because the dad and me were having conflict, and then stupid freaking transportation was scheduled at 9 or around 9 or 10 to go pick him up when it really wasn't supposed to be scheduled at that time, and he took the transport and left. So I told him I had to cancel because I just couldn't do it, and transportation was everywhere, and so it was only just one transport that was coming just for him, and none was coming for me, so I had to have the case aide drop me off here. And then I'm going to have a medical transport drop me off at Chandler to go pick up my stuff, and then I'm going to come back here to Phoenix and go to the shelter by taking the bus if the buses are still en route. Lupus. Just lupus, actually. Because my kidneys were bad at the visit, and I had seizures, and yeah, so I just decided to go anyway. I was thinking about not going, but then things just made a turn for the worse. So yeah, like I said, I just got too panicky. I couldn't do it, and yeah, I had to leave. I tried though, but at least hopefully next week the visits will change because I'm not planning for any of this conflict to ever go down like this again. I'm trying to make sure we have a good visit together and stuff, so that way I can just do whatever. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I feel like a lot of people, they just care about me too much sometimes. Because this girl, she told me that a bunch of people on my TikTok really do, and they all are just commenting on stuff, and some people are just setting me up for failure. Really. And I'm not even going to be living in Phoenix that long, because Phoenix isn't safe for our kids. It's a dangerous area. There's too many druggies, too many sex traffickers, too many addicts and stuff. Well, still. But too many addicts, too many sex traffickers, there's killers out here. It's not safe for the kids. So that's why I'm going to move out of Phoenix, like, in a few short years, actually. Maybe not even that long if the case just goes down. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to move out. I'm going to move out of Phoenix, and I already got on my Social Security, so I already applied for it, so hopefully I'll get that in. And then I'll get enough income to get my own place and get the hell out of here, so I don't have to live in Phoenix anymore, because Phoenix is just not safe for the kids. I don't know you. I'm sorry, I just got milk from over there. It's gonna go bad. Like, so yeah, I gotta drink it right away. So yeah, I just feel like a lot of people just care about me too much sometimes. And right now, the dad thinks that I should just, like, the dad thinks that this is best for the kids, because he doesn't touch the kids. Actually, he never touches the kids like that. He never even does that to the kids. He says he'll put up with their nonsense, he'll put up with this and that, he'll even put up with them crying and stuff. But yeah, he'll never touch the kids, and other people think and accusing him that he is going to touch the kids. Like, that's never going to happen. Sorry, I do also have my comments limited to people who only follow me. So, yeah. Yes. Actually, yep. Shannon took over at the time for a little bit for fostering Rita. Well, she's got Alejandra actually adopted in her care, and yeah, they have met each other. But now Rita is with a different foster mom now. So yeah, they have met each other. Somewhat. Just today's been a rough day. I'm just hoping tomorrow will be a better day. Visit went bad and had to get cut short. I ended up getting like real panicky, and my kidneys were. And since I have lupus, though, my kidneys were raising bad. I was having seizures, so they just told me I couldn't do it. So, well, they didn't tell me that. I just couldn't do it. So, and also not only that though, but stupidly, transportation was freaking scheduled for the dad, and it was too early, and we were supposed to leave at 12, and it was scheduled at 10. I stayed there an hour after the visit to wait for transportation I was to wait for transportation to take forever to pick up, and the case aide just dropped me off here at the hospital instead. So I'm just being checked out, and then after that I'm gonna go back to Chandler, grab my things, take the bus back, and go. That'll be it for the day. I'm gonna come back here to Phoenix and go to the shelter. Dr. Dane, do you have a hospitalist holding for you at your event, please, Dr. Dane? Yeah. Like I said, they said, a lot of people told me sometimes lupus can flare up most of the time. But yeah, it's just, like I said, been a rough day for me. It is, yeah. It is, but it's not mine. Maybe I think it is, I'm not sure, because I'm connecting to a heart monitor right now. Oh no, he's not going to be mad. He wants me to go back to the shelter because here's the thing: his housing got him in trouble for me staying there. Well, to be honest, I feel like I got him in trouble with his housing because he got in trouble for having me over there at the time. So I just decided to say, you know what, I'm going back to the shelter. So yeah, he wants me to go back. So yeah. But in a way, he kind of doesn't because, how people are here. We don't know. They just mysteriously found out somehow. Yep. We got in a fight. Actually, he did not put his hands on me like it says in the title of the live. He didn't fight. He didn't try to beat me up or anything. He didn't brutally abuse me or nothing. We just got in an argument and stuff, and we were arguing today. 4 hours visit just went down the drain because he couldn't do it. So yeah, we didn't like I said, we didn't get into anything physical. Nothing got physical with us though. So yeah, he just took the ride back, and I told him I had to cancel because I couldn't do it alone. Even though they may think I'm not alone, I'm just with the case aid. But still, that's just not enough because I got lupus, and that's really bad for my kidneys. So yeah. And I just, like I said, this is never going to happen again next week. Don't worry, guys. If you think this is going to happen again next week, this is not going to happen again. I even told that to the case aide, and I told that to everybody. We just needed to, maybe live in separate places for just the time being. Yeah. It's gotten harder because I don't even know if I want to go over there, visit him as much anymore, because things have just gotten too hard for us, and he said he couldn't handle me being... Shit. Sorry, guys. Couldn't handle me being over there, so, yeah. Yeah, and even before the visit, too, we had an argument. And this wasn't my fault either. It kind of was, but, at first the first argument wasn't, but the second one was, because I was just trying to tell him something, and he didn't kind of want to be around me at the moment, so yeah, and now he's trying to be left alone and reflect back on trying to just cope right now, so yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't gotta wait for him, because here's the thing, we're gonna apologize to each other when I get back to Chandler and grab my things and then leave. So yeah. Lupus. I'm being checked for that. So yeah, I was diagnosed at the Valleywise Hospital with lupus, actually, and that's the one in Phoenix on Van Buren. And so now I'm here at Banner on McDowell in Phoenix. So yeah. Well, I'm trying to get him stable because by 6 months it's going to be too late. So according to what I'm hearing, so on the court papers. So yeah, I'm just trying to make it work, because if it doesn't work, then I guess we're gonna have to go with another option. And like I said, come tomorrow, I'm going back to class. I know I felt like I was even being in control of other people too, but I can only control myself sometimes. Lupus. But at this point, I was controlling other people. Sorry if I'm kind of gassy right now. I just drank some milk, actually, and I'm lactose intolerant, but don't care sometimes. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, we are fine. We are okay to do it just as long as we're in a room by ourselves. So, don't worry about it. The only place that we can never film a video, unless if it's outside or has a green screen background on it, or, it's outside or has a green screen background on it, is the shelter that I'm going to be going to. Well, yeah, that's what we did, but he didn't continue. He just left, just right then and there. And so I told him, I said I couldn't do it, even with just one person in the room because of my lupic problems. So I told him I want to cancel and just go. Because like I said, I tried to call transportation, and they had me on hold for 2 freaking hours just for medical. So the case aide just dropped me off here instead. But yeah, we are allowed to record videos in here just as long as it's not something major. So yeah, he chose the transport though that stupidly came on at the time. Well, I'm going through lupus right now, and I have kidney problems, so yeah. And so I go through pain all over my body and stuff. And then the ride's gonna take me up to Chandler to go grab my things, like I said, and then it'll be it. Like I said, that'll just be all for that time. Well, actually, I forgot I have the people I follow commenting. Never mind. So yeah, just like I said, hopefully nothing like this will happen again next week. Yep, mine too. I know. I got a lot of pain, like a lot of parts of my body too. And usually that's lupus nephritis, actually, though. But yeah. Like I said, that's lupus nephritis. Sometimes inflammation of the kidneys and joints and stuff. They said that I may have. If you hadn't known, you saw it on the videos. You should have seen it on the time I recorded. I was one in here. I recorded one of me being in here too. The conflict happened. He chose to take the misscheduled transportation for the time being. He couldn't take the 4 hours, and so I told him I couldn't do it. So the transport was everywhere. Nobody was answering, and yeah. So what sucks is that we had to end the visit early, and we had to cut it short because my lupus was acting up, and I had to go to the hospital and get checked out. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm getting checked out, and I'm gonna take a ride to Chandler, pick up my stuff, and come back to Phoenix and go to the shelter. And since their last call for beds is like at 10:30, though, I'm gonna make sure they discharge me early enough to get out of here. It's almost 2 already, so yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna take this out real quick. I gotta use the bathroom, guys, so I'm gonna go, actually, and I will probably be back on the next live. See you guys.